Hey guys, today we're making plaque cards. These are cards that will stand up on their own. You can fold the back and put it in an envelope. They're so easy. Your machine does all of the work. And welcome to the Joy of Christmas. Maymay and I are doing Christmas videos with our Cricut Joy. These are what I'm making today. Make sure you head on over to Maymay's channel. The link is in the description. Make sure you go subscribe to Maymay. And if you're new here, subscribe to my channel as well. Leave us a comment and let us know how you're enjoying the joy of Christmas. At the end of this video is a playlist to the whole joy of Christmas, to all the videos so far, and a link to Maymay's video. Okay, for this project, we are using the Joy. We have 4 pens, the gold glitter, the red, the green glitter, the black glitter. I don't have a red glitter. The Cricut paper trimmer, the 12-inch mat. We have a sheet of white paper, gold glitter, black glitter, red glitter, and green glitter. So let's get these papers cut to fit the 12-inch mat. Okay, this video is going to be a little different. If you're a beginner, make sure you watch through to the end. I'm going to go ahead and get started making this project now, but if you want to see me cut out each piece and let the Cricut Joy draw it, go ahead and keep watching. I'm going to show that part after I show you how to put it together. There is also a great tip on cleaning your blade after you cut glitter paper. Now I'm going to use my art glitter glue I got from MaymayMadeIt.com. Now let's go ahead and do the black one, black and gold first. This piece, when I have this project, I do have this project in the bigger machines, and it has a score line in the center. So these 2 pieces have score lines. They don't for the Joy because the Joy doesn't score, but all you have to do is fold it in half. You could use your paper trimmer to score it, or if you have a scoring board, you can score it, but really, you only have to fold it in half. That's it. You don't even have to go over that with a bone folder or anything. This is all you need. And I'm going to go ahead and fold this one as well. This gold piece gets glued into the center of this. But before I do that, I think I'm going to use a marker. This is Arteza Everblend art markers. They're alcohol markers. It's not really needed. You can use any marker or an ink pad or anything you want just to go along the edge of this gold glitter. All of the Cricut glitter paper, you see a white edge once it's cut. And I think, see here where I went along with the black? That looks much better, especially since it's going to be on black. Because it's going to be on black, and I'll also do it to the black. Can you see? You see where I went along with the edge with the black here, but I did not here. This is still white. I just think it gives it more of a finished look. It kind of, the gold blends in with the black, and here you can see the white. So this is why I go around the edges. I get asked that a lot. Why do you do that? I just think it gives it a finished look. I'm also going to do it on the black. See, it just looks from this side to this side that I didn't do. Looks so much better. Doesn't take much time and no skill. Okay, we're going to glue the glitter onto the glitter so there's a little bit of a frame around the outside. Once you have it where you want it, pat it down. We're going to put this on it, and we're going to go around the outside of this piece with the black also. Even a black Sharpie marker will work for this. And now we're going to glue this on. So that's the front of the plaque card. So now what we do is we're going to glue this onto the back, and then it will stand up. We don't want to glue this all the way down to the bottom, because if we do, it will want to stand up straight and fall forward. So what we want to do is we want to glue it just maybe a ½ inch, and then it will sit back a little bit. So I'm going to put glue on this. And we're only putting it on half of it, and then putting it straight across, about a ½ inch up from the bottom. Now you can mail this by just closing this and sticking it in an envelope. You could put a little note up here if you wanted to, and maybe sign it or something, but it's just a little nice. You can just make it for yourself if you want. Put it on your nightstand or in your living room around Christmas. You can put it on the mantle. You can put it anywhere, give it to a friend or a neighbor, and then it just stands up like that. Isn't it pretty? Okay, now let's do the next one. So this one I'm going to go around the edge with red. This one's wine red, so it's a little darker of a red. And it just blends right in. And then I'm also going to go around the edge of this with the red. Now I don't have a green marker right here, so I'm just going to go with the black around the green. I think that looks better than the white. All right, now we're going to glue these together just like we did the other ones. Just in the center with a little frame around each side. You want to try to make it even on all 4 sides. And then we're going to glue this on. Now let me know in the comments if you plan on making this. And if you didn't know, I do a giveaway every single Wednesday. And if you use one of my projects, which this is one of my projects, and share it on social media with the hashtag Melody Lane Inspired, every week I give away $25 either through PayPal or Amazon gift card. It's your choice. Just make sure it's a public post or in one of the groups that I'm in. And you could win. The link for this project is in the description of this video. If you want access to all of my projects, there's almost 1,000, or there will be next week. I'm going to glue this down a ½ inch up. You can support my channel for only $2 at patreon.com/melodylane. And then you'll get like 1,000 projects. They're not all for the Joy, but I do have some for the Joy. And we're standing. So we have 2 plaque cards that will stand up. You can fold them, put them in an envelope. You can also write something on the back. You can add another piece of paper here. Write something to sign it if you want to give it away. Or like I said, it's really pretty just to sit around your house. You may need Cricut Access in order to cut this, or it will charge you. This image I think is 99 cents. This is all from one image in Cricut Access or Cricut Design Space. And this is another image. So if you don't have Cricut Access, it will ask you to pay 99 cents. Once you pay that 99 cents, it is yours forever. You can use it every year. You can use it in other projects. You can take this image and put it on a regular size card. You could put it on an insert card. You can do anything you want with that image once you pay for it. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to cut it all out. Open up the arm here. We're going to cut it down to the 4½ inch. So we're going to move it here to fit that mat. And we're just going to continue that with each paper to the 4½ so it fits the mat. If you wanted to prepare this, for another project, while you're here cutting, you could go ahead and cut it, and then you have a piece for next time. You could also use this on another project. Done with this. I'm not sure yet which color we're doing first, so we're not going to load the mat yet. We can go ahead and open up our Cricut Joy. Now we're going to go over to Design Space. So here are our projects. The Cricut Joy is going to draw and fill in these. We're going to do 2 plaque cards today. It's so easy and simple. So let's go ahead and click Make It. We're going to do everything today on a mat. Oh, I forgot to tell you about one of the most important ingredients in our project today is the glue. We'll get to that. We're going to change this so we can do it on a 12-inch mat. So make sure you change your mat to 12 inches. Otherwise, you're going to be doing twice the work. We're also going to change this one to 12 inches. There's no need to change the red or the gold, but there is for the black, because we don't, whoops, I hit mirror. They're just squares. It doesn't matter if it's mirrored. We're going to do this so we can do it all on one mat, because we don't want to do an extra mat. So we have a mat of white, red, gold, green, and black for our 2 projects, and we're going to go ahead and click Continue. But we're going to go ahead and click Medium Cardstock. The rest of them will all be glitter cardstock. So I'm not going to click this Remember Material because it's the only one that is just cardstock. And here it tells us to load the gold pen. Next, we're going to load the green. It says Sour Apple, but you can choose any color of green you like. And then the Very Berry is a red pen, and then the black pen. This is just the list of pens. They're not in this order. So let's load our white material. Take off the covering on the mat. Remember to replace that back when we're done. I'm going to turn it around so the smoother side is on top, just so it writes a little bit better. Push that on. The gold pen was first, so we're going to take this out. Can stick it right there. And we're going to put the pin in. We just drop it in and close it up. I like to store the lid right on top so I don't lose it. And we're ready to load. Now in Design Space, I have to click on Go. And it started writing. Because it's filling in, it may take longer than just doing a little writing. So we're going to go ahead and speed up the video 8 times the speed. If you missed last week's video, we did this 9x12 sign for Christmas. Make sure you watch that video. I'll put a link to our Joy of Christmas playlist at the end of this video. Now it says to put in the black pen. So you always have to see this because it wasn't in the same order that it said in the first time we looked at it. It just listed them. But now it's telling us the black pen. So I took the gold one out and now I'm putting in the black one. And I'm using gold glitter. Or not gold glitter, black glitter. And then over in Design Space, we're hitting OK. So now it's telling us to put in the sour apple, which is the green. So let's do that. And when I store my pins, always store them with the point down. This way they're always ready to be used and gravity won't make the ink go to the other end of the pen. So always make sure you store them point down. So I'm using the green glitter, hitting OK in Design Space. And now it says the very berry, which is red. And this will be the last one. And hitting go on the software. Now it says to load the blade. So we're going to take the pen out and going to load the blade. And then hit go in Design Space. That was easy. Now we just hit unload and we have it. Now, it didn't fill in the berries. It might have if I used a gel pen on the red, which I didn't, but we can do that ourselves. And I don't know if you can see the glitter, the gold glitter. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And then the black is also glitter. And the green and gold glitter pen up here. The red is not glitter, but I'm going to go ahead and fill in the berries with the same pen. Just a few dots. Now there's also little diamonds of green in between the holly jolly in the letters. I think I want to fill those in too. You don't have to. It's pretty much almost just touching it. Now let's take this off the mat. Now be careful because some of this ink could still be wet. So I'm just going to take this off. And now I'm going to bend this and take this off really carefully. This one's probably completely dry because it was done earlier. There we go. And set these off to the side. Throw this away. Next we have the red. So we're going to stick this on. Now in Design Space we have to select the correct setting, and I don't see it here, so we're going to click Browse All, and we're going to type in glitter, and we're going to click Glitter Cardstock and click Done. Now the rest of our project is glitter cardstock, so I'm going to go ahead and click Remember Material Setting, and we're going to load our mat. You can see it says it's loading, and we're ready to click go. cuts glitter paper twice. Now, before I unload the mat, I'm going to make sure that it's cut because I've been using this blade a lot and I think I may possibly need to change it. Oh, but it's still good. So I'm going to go ahead and click the unload button in Design Space and unload the mat. Now we can save this piece for another one. See this white, that'll come right off, but that's one of the signs that you're going to need a new mat soon. So we're going to set that there. And next in Design Space is the gold. So we're going to load the mat. And hit go in Design Space. Make sure it cut, and boy, it did. I didn't even have to unload it to remove that. I'm going to click the unload button. And then I'm going to just bend it a little so it comes off like that without me curling the paper. If you curl the mat, the paper doesn't curl. And next we have the green. It's measuring the paper. Click go. So let's go ahead and finish the project. I also want to show you something really fast. After cutting glitter cardstock on any of the machines, I want you to know that it's always best to clean your blade. Can you see all that glitter on the blade? Anytime you use glitter cardstock, you want to clean that glitter off the blade. You can do it after each one individually, but they were cutting okay, so I didn't. But you just push in this. Now, be careful. Don't cut your finger and don't blame me if you do. I've been doing this since 2011 when I got my first Cricut, and I've never cut my finger. So I just wipe it on my finger. See all that glitter on there? You don't want to keep that on your blade, otherwise it will start to not cut if it gets filled with debris. Some people will pinch it into a ball of aluminum foil. I've never done that. I've just always done it on my finger. My finger is always handy, and I don't have a ball of aluminum foil in my craft room. Okay, we are done with the Joy. Let's get these off the mat. Notice this paper at the top. Like I said, my blade is starting to get dull, and it had glitter on it. Those pieces you can just clean up. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go check out Maymay's video. She just put a video up on YouTube also, and I'll put the link in the description below.